Hello. Just a minute. That's the speaking activity. So I hope somebody's here to join me today. It's not so much fun speaking alone. So I'm waiting for people to join me. While I'm waiting, I will screen share and get the first topic. So the first topic. Do you like to get up early? Do you like to get up early? So we have to speak for 1 minute about do you like to get up early? Well, sometimes I don't like getting up early. It depends really on what happened the day before. I really like to get up early if there's something that I really feel like doing. But these days, I tend to get up at the same time every day. I like to be regular. So I stay up until about 11 o'clock at night, usually. I don't like staying up until 3 o'clock in the morning because it throws me out. The next morning, I have to lie in, and then I really don't want to get up early. But if I go to bed at, say, 11 p.m., then I'll get up not too early, probably about 7 in the morning. I don't like to get up very early at 5 p.m., 5 a.m. That would be far too early. So I suppose I like to get up early, but not too early. Hello, Ida.
Hello, teacher. Good morning.
Good morning. Have you been up a long time this morning?
Yes, I am an early riser, teacher.
Oh, what time do you normally get up in the morning?
I normally get up at 6:30 or 7 o'clock. In Spain, it's early because we usually get up a bit later than in the rest of European countries. People usually go to bed really late and get up not too early.
Ah, yes, I've noticed some differences in different countries.
Yeah, it's true. It's completely true. So in Spain, getting up at say 6:30 or 7 o'clock, it's getting up really early.
Yes, in Hungary, my children started school almost an hour earlier than they do in England. But I suppose you get used to it.
Yeah, I suppose so.
And do you think that it's important to have a routine?
Yes, I think it's important to have a regular routine, but moreover, it's true that sometimes you have to escape from that routine because if not, it's very boring. So you can get sick and tired of the routine. So it is good to escape sometime from the routine. It's my opinion.
So sometimes you can stay up all night.
Yes.
Ah, right. Well, let me change the topic now.
Okay.
And see if you can start us off. First of all, the same as yesterday, I'm going to use the associations as well. So now, do you like to get up early goes away? And we have, what do you think about housework? Oh, I'm not going to have that one because we've had that one yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh dear. What's happened to my new ones?
Yeah.
Okay, this one will do us, I think. What kind of books do you like? But before you start it, just like yesterday, I want you to look at these words. Can you see those words there?
Yeah.
So let's have a think about these words. You could read them for me.
Bath, cage, watching, bell, black, yellow, lady, and sugar.
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 Yeah, it's sure at the beginning. It's one of those. There are some words which begin with an S without an H, but they have a sh sound.
Yeah, sugar.
Sugar is one.
Sugar.
So now we're looking for a word which collocates. That means it has to join directly with those words. Not just be related by topic, but, you know. So let's have a look. Can you think of anything at the moment? Can you see anything? Any pattern there?
I'm thinking about it, but I can't find any word.
The jail one, a long time ago, featured in a song by Elvis Presley. And cage might help.
Cage.
Well, all of the words could help. The lady one is actually not a lady, not a woman, but a kind of insect.
No idea, teacher.
Can anybody help with this one? Hello there, man. Jen?
Hello, teacher. How
Hello
are
there.
you?
Hi, any idea about this one?
Sorry?
Do you have any idea about these words?
Sorry, I don't have idea.
No. Marta,
Yeah.
can you see anything?
I only know that an insect can be ladybug.
Well, it's not bug, but it's close. You're close, but you're using an American word for another word, which if you know the other word for it, then you can find my word.
Unfortunately, I only know the American version.
Well, have a look at the other words then.
Okay.
So, well, the jail one featured in a
Ladybird. Ladybird.
Ah, yes. Did you look it up? You said you only know that one.
No, because I thought of cage, so bird in a cage.
Yes.
Oh, okay, cage bird. But what is bat bird and
Bird bath. A bird bath is something which people sometimes have in their garden. Bird watching is has a name actually. Bird watching. There is a kind of ology word for bird watching. Does anybody know what that ology is? Does anybody know any ologies? Ology words for studying things. So bird watching.
Ornithology, maybe.
What did you say?
Ornithology.
Ornithology, yeah, that's the one. Well done, yes. Well done. Okay, so now, Ada, we switched screens. And what kind of books do you like?
Okay. If I have to choose one kind of book, I will choose a book that has a mysterious and suspense, but at the same time it has something historical. I mean, some non-fiction things. So because I really enjoy history and learn a lot of things about history, but sometimes I feel a bit boring just reading about history. So I like that mystery of telling a story in a mysterious way, but at the same time they are telling you some historical events or some historical things that have occurred some years ago. So that is the kind of book that I really enjoy to read.
Right, great. Let's see what we've got here. So let's start from the beginning. First of all, you made a little slip up at one point with a book that has, and we were mixing up with have, just a little, but you corrected that, so I won't concentrate too much on that, but it's a book that has. And then the next one, I'd like to speak about pronunciation again. So can you read this word? Let me make a sentence first of all. Something. Actually, we can use it. I'm going to use it in a different way. Something. Something occurred to me. I'll use it that way. That's a different way. So when we say this word, it's more like occurred. Actually, this word is something about something happening to occur, but it's pronounced a bit like words like away, ahead. There's a whole set of these words which don't have any stress at the beginning. Occurred, away, ahead. So we say occurred.
Okay.
When we say enjoy,
Yeah.
then the next verb, I enjoy to read. What do you think of this? I'm putting double question mark here.
I enjoy reading.
Yes, we always say the ing form after that. I enjoy reading, yes. With like, we can say both ways.
Yeah.
But with enjoy, it's concentrating much more on the actual activity, because we say I enjoy. So that when we say I enjoy, we're concentrating much more on the activity. That's why that one uses the gerund.
Okay.
It goes to the activity, but like is a bit less concentrated on the actual activity. Anyway, well done. So let's move along. So, Man Tian, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, well I hope your sound quality is good. I hope your sound quality is good, because it's a little bit strange, the sound at the moment. So, oh, now I might have a bit of a problem with my connection as well sometimes. See if I've got anything. Yes, I've got something. Here we've got some words for you. Can you read the 5 words? Can you read them?
Okay. Mail, star, star, foot, bicycle.
Okay, you read food a bit like good, but there's with a double O we've got some words do come like that. Some words are like good, book, look. Take a look at a good book. Those are all sounds like bull. But this word food is oo, so it's more like boot. So food, good food. The first I say good food. The first word is bull, and the second word is boot, like bull boot, good food. So can you find something that connects those words? One word which connects those.
I'm thinking. Yeah. I don't know. I have no idea right now.
Well, the second one, I might follow with massacre, although that's a nasty thing to think of, but there was a horrible film about something like that, like a horror film. Now, the third one, store, is something like a shop. Some shops are privately owned and not part of one of these, but some stores belong to meaning a lot of them in one business. And in a bicycle, there is something needed to transmit the power from the pedals to the wheels. So it's going to be thrown open.
I think that I know. I think
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's the answer?
It is chain.
Chain. Chain. Can you
Chain,
put
yeah.
the word chain in the correct order? So where does it go? Does chain go before them all or after some? So can you go along the line? So chain mail is one.
Chain mail, yeah.
What is chain mail though? It's nothing to do with post or email or anything like that. It's not sending emails to lots of people. That's another kind of word. So what is chain mail?
I don't know what it is.
Does anybody know what chain mail is? Let's see if I can find chain mail.
when people forward email or mail.
Well, actually, it sounds like that, but it isn't that at all. It's actually something quite old. It was a kind of armour used on soldiers in the Middle Ages, because you know, when you wear a suit of armour, it's very cumbersome, and so some people were well protected wearing a suit of armour, but they couldn't fight very well because, well, it's just too cumbersome. So actually they decided to invent something which was called chain mail. And here's the definition in the dictionary. It's a kind of chain, but like a coat.
Yes.
So that it freely moves. So a chainsaw, we know what that is. What is a chain store?
It is a store that have. It is like a store that have different stores in different places, but it is almost with the same. Almost same. It tells the same things.
Yes,
The same
I was very
brand.
sad. I was very sad at the demise of FW Woolworths because I grew up with them all my life, and then suddenly one day they were gone. I couldn't believe it. So now we are without them. But so we've got a topic for you. What's the topic? Let's have a look. We've got to go. Just a moment. Having a few clicky problems here. So we've got, what books do you like? That was Ida's. This random function needs a bit of a change, I think, because it's not really so random. Let's see if I can go through this way. Your dream holiday. Let's do that one. So, your dream holiday. Chen, over to you. Your dream holiday.
My dream holiday.
So where would you like to go most of all? And what would you like to happen there? What kind of place would you like to visit, and
Yeah.
what would you like to do?
In holiday, I like to travel.
So you wouldn't really like to stay in one place? Have you got any particular favourite destinations? Jan, are you still there? Right, I'll come back to you in a moment. I've lost you for a moment there. So, by the way, we speak about being on holiday. We being on holiday, not in holiday. Okay, let's move along. I'll come back to you in a moment, Tien. So, Marta, yours next.
Yes.
So first of all, I will give you the next words. So, here we are. Can you see those 4 words?
Yes. Part, rate, labor, stock.
So, tell me what you're thinking.
I don't know. I was thinking of house. I'm not sure.
A house?
Yes.
What made you think about house? Yeah.
Only because I often see stockhouse.
Stockhouse, okay.
Yeah. Labor.
I don't know. I'm not quite sure what stockhouse is. Can you tell me what stockhouse is?
Maybe it is just an improper, inappropriate use of English in Italian. So
Well, it
It
could have a
doesn't
meaning.
count.
Lots of things have a meaning, but sometimes if they don't collocate very well, then that's the point of collocation.
Yeah.
Sometimes when two words join together and you see the meaning immediately, then that's a good collocation. But sometimes words need help. They need context a lot more because there isn't really a collocation there. Anyway, the answer's not house, but another word.
I cannot think. I cannot see any pattern. So if
Well,
you can...
I'll give some clues then.
Yeah.
Work?
Pattern. Did somebody say something?
Work?
Work? Well, labour works with work, doesn't it? But doesn't really collocate with work because labour, work, it's almost the same word in some sense. It's a bit like a synonym. Part, work, well, it's getting close, but how do we speak about that? We speak about part-time, don't we? Part-time jobs and things like that. So it's not work. I'll give a clue looking at the second word, rate.
Yeah.
If you go to the airport, if you go on holiday, then sometimes you have money with you, but
Yes.
maybe that money isn't going to be the kind of money you need to spend when you get to your destination.
Okay. So exchange, change, currency.
The third one used to be used in Britain, but now it's not used here, but it's still used in America,
Okay.
I believe. Well, it used to be. So, but we've changed the word for that one now because it's to do with an office, and we now call it something modern like job centre. But even that is changing now. So the first one is when you have something like a car and you want to buy a new one, you go to the dealer and the new car is a lot of money, but he tries to help people who are changing cars, so he sells second-hand cars as well. So he offers you a bit of a deal. If you trade in your old car, he will give you a better price.
Okay, so it has to do with disconnected to exchange, but I cannot.
Yes, that is the word.
Ah, okay, so
So can you see how the word exchange goes through the lines? So
exchange rate,
exchange rate, yes.
exchange labor,
Labour exchange.
labor exchange, stock exchange.
Stock exchange, yes, the stock market, stock exchange. And part exchange is that kind of deal.
Okay.
Right, so now your dream holiday changes. I hope it changes. Okay, well this is quite a general one. So you're free to speak about this in many different ways. So we've got, tell us about the customs in your country. Let's see.
Okay, so I will talk about how food is conceived in Italy. I've noticed that many foreigners don't pay much attention to lunch, while in Italy lunch is almost sacred because people dedicate time to eating with family, or they spend time alone eating something. I mean that those who can spend time, dedicate some time eating at lunch time. Usually dinner is served later than in Anglo-Saxon countries at around 8 or 9 p.m. While we don't have a generous breakfast. We only have something like coffee and a croissant, and that's about it.
Yes, I think people when they're travelling can't really enjoy 3 meals a day. That's a problem sometimes. I had a family meal yesterday with quite a large number of people. My mother was there and my brothers.
I am sorry, teacher. I can hear a lot of echo.
Yeah, so can I, Carlos? Carlo, I think you've got some echo on over there. So I have to mute your microphone for now.
Pardon, can you hear me?
Yes, but there's a lot of echo coming from you. Can you see? Can you hear all the echo there?
Yeah,
Can you hear it?
I can hear you.
Can you hear the echo? Look, that's the sound is coming back again.
Okay, just a moment.
Yeah. So, yeah, Marta, that was good. So, let's move down the line now. Odko. Are you here, Odko?
Yeah.
Great. So, first of all, I want you to look at these words. So, these words are going to change. Here we have 3 new words. Can you see the words?
Language, breakfast, gentleman.
Yeah. Now they're all connected by one word, which joins with all 3 in different ways. So we're looking for one word which connects with all 3 of those words.
It's noun.
It's a kind of adjective, I think. Yeah.
Bad. Bad language, bad breakfast.
Bad. Well, bad goes with a lot of things, doesn't it? Bad is a word which can collocate with almost every noun. Bad language is good. But bad breakfast and bad gentleman, not so good. But we hear bad language. What is bad language?
Can't speak language.
Well, I think it's
Why
not.
writing?
I'm not sure. I think bad language. If somebody said don't use bad language, what are they saying to you? Are they saying that you should get a grammar book out and study more?
No.
No. So what is bad language, Ada?
I get that it is language used to talk unpleasantly to someone, to in an unpleasant way.
Unpleasant way, maybe.
Unpleasant way, I don't know.
Yes, it's quite interesting. Sometimes it's swearing and using words which are considered inappropriate, if you like, in normal groups of people. And, you know, I noticed that a lot of people study English and they learn that there's formal language and there's informal language. But there are, I think, bad language is beyond informal. It's that kind of, you know, like language, using all kinds of bad language, words that you shouldn't use. So actually, it's not bad though, because it's the word I wanted there was English, but I'm wondering now why it can't be French or Italian. And I think it's because of the words, because English breakfast is quite a tradition in England to have a breakfast. And so that's the word. But let's give you your speaking topic now. So, speaking topic. We just had customs in your country, but we're going to change that. Something you hate watching on television. So I'm going to have to add some more topics because I think some of them are coming around already, so we'll change them tomorrow. But let's try this one. So, Odko, can you speak about a program or something that you really don't like on television? Maybe you don't know one. Maybe you like all the TV that you watch.
I like all program.
What TV? Tell us about your TV watching then. Tell us the kind of things you watch on TV. Do you watch much TV? How much TV do you watch?
Lot of
So roughly an hour a day or more?
2 hours every day.
Yeah, what time do you like to watch TV? Do you watch it in the morning, at night, in the evening? When do you watch?
Evening.
And do you
I
have
watch
any
in
kind of favourite
TV.
show or anything?
Sport,
Just sport?
basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And do you watch any soap operas?
Football.
I'm not a great fan of soap. You know the soap opera, like. Do you watch any of those kind?
I don't like opera.
So just sport. Yeah. Do you play sport? Are you in
Huh?
any, are you in any teams or clubs?
Mm,
You said you watch,
my
but do you play?
yeah. I play basketball and football.
I play football, but I don't play much basketball. Yeah. So are you quite tall?
Yeah. I 1 meter 18 centimeter. 18.
Oh yeah, like a bit like me. Yeah, I'm 180 odd. Yeah. Okay, great. Let's move back down the line. Thank you. To Ida, let me get you rolling quickly with another one, please. So let's see what we get here. We're getting the same ones again, unfortunately. I need to go and check the data. Let's click through a couple more. Ah, this one I don't remember you doing. So we need one person. I remember Jose did this one, but maybe you can have a go at this one. So, but before you do, I've got to ask you to try the words next. So we've got how many words this time? Energy, missile. In America, they sometimes say family. So any idea there, Ida, about those three words?
Energy, Misli, family.
Yeah, but I'm asking Ida now to see. Have a think about those. Think about what connects those words. One word connects them. With energy, Ida, it's something to do with a kind of energy which potentially could be very clean, but people are a little bit worried about it. If it's not controlled properly, then it could cause a lot of problems. If there's a disaster, for example, a tsunami or something.
No.
So anybody, it's open to all. Can anybody see a connection between those three words? The word means all together in one central place. Actually, for the first two, it means something about the structure of the atomic structure. It's related to that. And in the family one, it's related to the structure as well. What kind of energy is there? I'm talking about energy which people use.
Nuclear.
Nuclear is the word, yes, good. You've spotted it.
Okay.
Nuclear energy and nuclear missile and a nuclear family. Has anybody heard the term nuclear family?
Mm.
That one might be the most unusual.
Could be the the family as a father, mother, and sons.
Well, yes, that's right. And what is the other kind of family which speaks about everybody? Everybody's included.
Large family.
No, it's called by a word which is something you do if you make something larger, actually. It's called the extended family. So it's not the large family, because a large family is just that your mother and father have you have brothers and sisters. But that's why it has to be another word, extended family, looking further. If you take a city like London, actually the city, what we call the city, has a population of about 8,000, and it's the old Roman place. Nobody lives there except a few shopkeepers and publicans and people. But if they want to speak about a much bigger area, to go all the way outside the M25 motorway beyond, what word do they speak about with London to mean all of it, every part? Not bigger. Greater London. Greater. Not great. Greater London.
Greater.
Ida, your topic is, tell us about one of your friends.
Well, I'm going to tell you about my best friend. She's called Lucy, and she's just 1 year older than me. And we met when we were a child. And what makes a special relationship is that we have shared a lot of things together throughout all our childhood, and we have spent a lot of time in our village and during the summers. So we have really good memories about our childhood, and moreover, then we studied the same degree, so we share a lot of time in the university also. Even though that currently we are living very far away from each other, we try to keep in touch, and in fact it is really easy nowadays because we have a lot of facilities at all social media, so even you can talk every day by phone, you can send emails or keep in touch with Facebook or with all of these page of social media.
Great, yes, it's good. Nice to see some words like keep in touch, and when you said shared, I couldn't quite catch the pronunciation. We have shared a lot together, shared, yes. Ida, I've noticed that you use a nice word, moreover, but you use it a lot. You use it when perhaps sometimes a more casual word might be better. So I think it would be a good idea to think about those kind of words which add more information, further information. Moreover is a nice word, a very good word, and it's a little formal, but perhaps you ought to have some other words like that.
Also as well.
Yes, some of those other words, but there are some other words, not just and also, but moreover is a good word, but there are some other structures and words, and maybe you could look up those and try to put some in, because moreover is one of your favourites.
Yeah.
And when you say far away from each other, we can usually hear that in 3 words. Can you try to give me that in 3 words?
In 3 words.
Far away from each other.
Far away.
So if I say we live far away from each other, can you say we live 3 words? No, two words actually. So
Two words, just two words.
we live, boom, boom. You can live from each other. So you can just give me 2 words. Can you do that?
Very far, yes. We live very far.
I was thinking about far something.
No idea.
Far apart.
Far away.
Far apart. Far away is if you
Yeah.
say we live far away, then it may be that you don't live far apart. You may be far away from here or from the city or something. But if you say we live far apart, it shows that you don't live in the same place.
Okay.
Oh, okay, good. That was nice. Very good grammar. Carlo, are you
Yeah.
ready?
Yes, sure.
Oh, good. So now, first of all, I will give you your associations. So let's see what we come up with. Plain, black, and stream. So everybody think about those, and then I'm going to choose your topic. So plain, black, and stream, and your topic, a job you'd like to have. First of all, let's think about these 3 words. Any idea about these 3 words? Plain, black, stream. If we can't find the connection, we'll just have to put them down and think about that later. But let's have a look at them and see if anything comes to mind. There should be a word which connects all of those. Plain, black, stream. Maybe we'll have to put that on the back boiler for a while if we can't think of it right now. And that's a puzzle. Plain, black, stream. So let me go to... I like leaving puzzles sometimes. I think we can leave puzzles and we can sort that one out later. So let's go back to the topic. So,
Okay.
a job you'd like to have.
I'd like to be an engineer. In fact, I'm studying to become it. I don't know, in a few years. I like to be an engineer, and in particular, I like to work from request. You know, for example, my owner gives me a particular work to do, and I have to design and to solve problems related to this work. I don't know.
Listen.
Yes, when you say request, that's an interesting word for this situation. I'm thinking about some other words, maybe like a specification, or maybe some other words, but because they do ask you to do the work.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure about the word request being giving the right feeling for this. But maybe a specification or something like that. But yeah, what kind of engineer? You haven't said too much about the kind of work.
I'd like to be a mechanical engineer or an aerospace engineer. One of these two. Now I'm a mechanical engineer, but only for I got the 3 years degree. So, but I want to get the Master of Studies.
Okay, well, good luck with that. Can I just ask you to fill in the gap here? I'm hoping to, but not B. I'm hoping to. B is not the best word, perhaps here. What word did you use there?
Become.
Yes, that's the right word. But you said became the first time round, but then I'm hoping to become. That's a good word. Yes, it's better than be, isn't it? Because I'm hoping to be is not as good as I'm hoping to become. Hoping to become is a spot-on right word. Good. So, well, good luck with that. And I don't know what the answer to those words are. So we've got a quiz, a bit of a question there, haven't we? So I'm going to think about that a bit later. And now we're going to change those. They've all gone. This one's only got 2 words. And the topic, how many? Let's see what the new topic is. Okay, so we've got 2 more words and a new topic. The 2 words are hand and shopping. And the topic, something you'd like to learn. So, Marta, what about those 2 words? There's only 2 words there.
Yes.
So perhaps we can actually find some more. When we find an answer for those 2 words, perhaps we can
bag.
give more question words.
Shopping bag.
Well, bag
handbag.
looks good, doesn't it? Shopping bag, handbag. Yes. So using the word bag, what other words could you add to the list? Hand, shopping.
With bag.
Mail.
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 Good one. Mail bag. Yes.
Shoulder bag.
Shoulder bag, yes. Okay, so we need a few more words there, don't we? Okay, so Marta, your topic.
Yeah.
I've forgotten what it was. I have to go back to this one. Something you'd like to learn. So, what could that be? Well, let's see.
A foreign
Are you ready?
language. I would like to learn a foreign language, and I'm attracted by Eastern languages, especially Japanese, because it is a totally different language. It uses a different code, and I really would like to come to recognize the symbols.
The kanji, the Chinese, they're the same as Chinese, aren't they?
I think that Japanese is less complicated. However, I would like to learn Chinese too, but many people say that it is really hard.
Although I think Japanese spoken language doesn't bear any resemblance to Chinese at all.
No, I think that the pronunciation is quite simpler for us because there is no difference between the written language and the spoken language, while in English it is different. So I think that it could be easier for this reason.
Well, you've confused me a lot there.
I think that
written language and spoken language are always
I
completely
think that
different.
for us, I mean, I'm speaking for me, I speak Italian, so we read almost, we pronounce almost as we read. So I think that Japanese can be similar to my pronunciation, to my native pronunciation.
Are you speaking about a kind of Japanese phonetic alphabet?
Yeah, Japanese phonetics, yes.
Not the kanji. Okay.
No. I was speaking only about phonetics because I think that the grammar and the symbols are hard for any Western
Papers, the Japanese papers, newspapers use the kanji characters mostly, don't they?
The kanji, yes.
Well, I know a language which is in the same family group, a European language which is in the same group as Japanese, but it's the furthest west and Japanese is the furthest east. And some of the words sound the same, but when it comes to writing them, they're totally different. So how many languages do you speak now?
At different levels, but I speak 4 languages.
Good, so you've been working quite well on languages.
Yes, I attended a school where the main subjects were languages.
That's good. At school, I didn't study French or German very hard, or Latin. I just studied science mostly at school.
Science?
Now I'm more interested in language. And
Okay. Good to know.
Yes, but I went to a language exhibition in Hungary, and I can't remember where it was, somewhere in Győr or somewhere, and it showed that Hungarian is part of a language group which Finnish is part of as well. But apart from those two countries, all of the other countries in the group are way over in the east. And Japan is in the group.
I see.
Yes, so yes, do you have any problems with the A to Z system? I think you don't really, do you? Because you use it in Italian.
A to Z system?
I mean, you know, the alphabet.
The alphabet, no, any
No.
problem.
Okay, so let's go on. Odko, are you still on the mic there?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, let's give you a new topic. Let's see. First of all, change this one. A job that you'd like to have. And if you can, I'd like you to do this one as well. Aha, this might be difficult for you, but have a look. Well, maker, bowler, setter, snails. Where are you from?
I'm from Mongolia.
So you might not know the second one. If you're from Pakistan or India or England or the West Indies, you might know the second one. It's related to sport. The first one is something related to leading, or it could be something in medicine, in your heart. The last one means to go very slowly. The third one is much more to do with leading the way, being in front. And the word is about speed. And it's also a verb meaning walk. Usually, a tiger, if you go to the zoo, a tiger does it up and down. We say, look at that tiger doing this up and down, not walking up and down, but usually this word. Do you know my word? Do you know anything about cricket?
Cricket?
Cricket, the game.
Indian game.
Well, in Indian game, yes.
No. One ball shoot. Yeah?
But there's a short word which is about a fast bowler in cricket. They're not called a fast bowler always. Usually they use this other word. And it's a word which means to walk. So I throw it open to everybody else. Does anybody know the word?
I guess it's pace.
Pace is the right one, yes. And a pacemaker, can you tell us about that?
It's a device that doctors can put in your heart if you have suffered a heart attack.
Yes, and it regulates the heartbeat.
Yeah.
Yes, and I don't suppose you will know, if you're outside the British Commonwealth, you won't know what or the Indian Commonwealth, you won't know what a pace bowler is. A pace bowler is just a fast bowler in cricket, and a pace setter might be a leader, somebody in a marathon race or something.
Yeah.
Snail's pace. Okay, so Odko, I'd like you to just take over the topic now. So,
Okay.
a job you'd like to have. Can you tell me something about a job you'd like to have?
I am programmer. I like to write the code. I make a website and website design.
Okay, and you could say that if you say I am programmer, there's something missing in that. Can you see something missing?
Yeah, I am programmer.
So
programmer.
maybe I didn't hear it. There's 3 words, there should be 4 words. I am a programmer. Yeah, okay. So
I'm a programmer.
can you tell me something more about the kind of work that you need to do? Websites and things. And the place where you work. Just tell me a bit more, please. Do you need to use English at work?
Yes.
How do you use English at work?
I searched
When you search on the internet, you need English.
internet. Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
Yes. Okay. So, how long have you been a programmer?
2 years.
2 years. And do you like your job?
Yes.
Great. Have you ever had another job?
No.
So, what did you do before this job?
I study university.
And where did you study?
It's
Which city?
Ulaanbaatar,
And
Mongolia.
do you like it?
Mongolia.
Was it a good university for you?
Huh?
Did you like the university?
Yes.
Great. Yes. Good. So let's go back now, change the topic, and see what we get next. Hope it's interesting. We're getting the same ones again, so I'm going to have to spend some time after this going through adding some new ones in. I think you've done this one, Ida.
Yes.
Yeah, let me just see if I can go to the next one. Yeah, we're getting the same 4 or 5 over and again for some reason. It might be the search. I need to look at that next time. Here we are, we're getting the same ones. I don't know if you've done this one though. This is a bit different, so maybe we can try this one now. Before you do it, let's try and give you 3 more words, or some more words. Whoa, eventually they come. Can you read those words? They're quite interesting, some of them.
Lantern, wand, page, black, trick, and carpet.
Lantern. Do you know what a lantern is?
No idea.
Light.
Does anybody know what a lantern is?
Yes.
People often hold them when children sometimes march with them on special occasions with in front of them a kind of candle burning in a box with colours and lights. A lantern can be different things, Marta, can't it? What kind of lantern have you seen, Marta?
Chinese lanterns.
Oh yes, when I lived in Asia when I was a kid, we brought back lots of them. We still got them actually. Yeah, Chinese lanterns made of paper probably.
Yeah.
And the ones we have are quite often pretty colours and the lights shine through. Yes, we used to use them at Christmas for many years as well as part of the decorations. Lanterns, yes, they give off light. So, Ida, wand. What is a wand? Abracadabra. So there's a missing word.
I don't know.
You know, when people do tricks, like pull a rabbit from a hat,
Yeah.
a conjurer, then sometimes they call this a what, some kind of, they say, I don't understand how you do that. It must be, what's the word, anybody?
I don't know.
The eye one is very interesting. It came into fashion some years ago, quite a few years ago. It had a kind of strange picture, and when you looked at it, you could see lots of little bits of colour. But when you looked through it, focusing your eyes past the picture, then it came to be 3 dimensions, and something appeared, as if by... What's the M word, everybody? The carpet is something that you can fly on.
You can fly on?
Yes. A form of transport. You get on the carpet and magically, magic. Magic is the word. Have a look down the list and see if you can see magic. A magic trick.
Yeah.
And a magic wand, abracadabra. And magic eye, I was describing, it's something which was fashionable some years ago. You buy a book of special pictures that if you look at with your magic eye, you can see a 3-dimensional shape. And magic carpet, flying. What is that famous book?
Aladdin.
Pardon?
Aladdin. Disney.
Yeah, Aladdin is one of the stories. Yes, Aladdin has a lamp, but a lantern is not really exactly the same as a lamp. But yes, Aladdin is one of them, and other stories, Arabian Nights. I had that when I was a boy, but I've been looking for a good version of it, but there are so many different versions. So let's go back to the topic. Ida, your topic, someone you'd like to meet.
It wasn't okay. You have changed the question, but it is okay. I won't mind. Okay. Maybe I would like to. I would like to meet my favorite writer. He's an Argentina. I don't know how to say. A man of Argentina.
Yeah,
Yes.
he's an Argentine, maybe.
Okay. He's an Argentine man called Walter Rizzo, and I would like to meet him because I adore the way he writes, and he managed to transform into words his thoughts. I admire how can he do it. And Walter Rizzo writes books related to psychology and to help self-aid, and I find it very interesting because I can recognize myself a lot of times with his work. So I would like to meet him.
Yeah, great. By the way, there's the second word here in this sentence that I've written, and the word that's on its own. Actually, could you just read all of those words?
Yeah, he managed to transform words as if by magic.
And the last word?
Psychology.
Psychology. Get the nice j at the end. But the second word wasn't quite right. Can you try the second word again?
He manages. Manages, okay.
Jizz at the end, a nice jizz at the end. He manages to transform words as if by magic. Psychology. So with you, Ida, your grammar, as I always say, is excellent. Just need to catch some word pronunciation, and that's good.
Yeah, I know it.
But great work, everybody, and thanks for coming, Ida, every day. That's good of you, and everybody else. Thanks for coming. Hope to see you.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye. I was trying to change the topics for tomorrow. See you soon.